I think we came into the game wanting to bat second. We knew the wicket we were on is a pretty high-scoring pitch, and without giving too much away, we were doing a few things with what our with the impact player if we'd ended up batting first. So we wanted to bat second, stack our batting, and just hold on with our bowling. It was a little bit wet at the end, and the pitch played pretty well, but there were a few pretty good. Like, we did it easy with 6 balls to go. It did not feel easy at one point of that chase. It was a pretty special knock from the captain.
Yeah, the chips were down 70 overs for 3. This is Shreyas played a typical classic captain's knock.
Yeah, he batted beautifully. And Wadira batted beautifully. The way Josh Inglis attacked Bourne up front to get him off his game a little bit. If you'd told us we were chasing 200 at the start of the day and we were going to take 40 off to Jasper, we would have taken that every day of the week and liked our chances. And the skipper's knock. It was I think he was 24 off 20 at one stage, and then he just flicked the switch as he's done a couple of times in this tournament. It was a very classy knock.
James, as a bowling coach, the return of Chahal, happy with his fitness, happy with the level
he's got a problem with his bowling hand, and to be honest, he's a match winner. So when we're discussing the selection of that, we think, well, he's someone that could bowl 4 overs, 3 for 20. If the wicket suits and he bowls okay. And today he did get another big wicket, getting Sky out. He bowled well, yeah. And the ball was real wet for us because we got out there just after it rained. The rain stopped, obviously, but no, we got what we expected from him. Our bowling group just hung in there the whole night. There was a stage where I reckon we were looking at 220, 225. And we just kept pegging him back at the right time. We never went for that big over of 18, 19. We kept pegging him at 10, 11, knowing that we got Arshdeep coming at the end, and Asmatullah bowled beautifully tonight as well. So our bowling group hung in there and gave us a score that we could chase, and our batters did the rest.
It's not still 100%.
No.
James, how do you become Shreyas Iyer, your captain, being not in the Indian team? Do you think he deserves to be in the Indian team? Please don't say that I'm not Indian side.
No. He's played well the last 12 months. His time back in the Indian short form team, he's played well. I know he's not in the Test squad to go to the UK, but I'd imagine his name would have been spoken about pretty heavily, and that's just the way some selections go in long form cricket. He'll find his way back there, I'm sure.
James, in Chandigarh, you've spoken about how the batters would probably not want to change too much after the loss against RCB. In that context, how crucial was that over against Bumrah after that for 20 overs?
Yeah, well, Josh has got a pretty good record against him in short form cricket. He plays him well. So Josh knew that. I don't think it was a conscious decision to go after the over. He just got some balls and he put them away, and on another day those balls goes to the fielder and he's not away. But taking what we did off that over, I think it was 19 off his first over or something like that. So doing that to him in the first over not only has a flow-on effect for his bowling, but has a flow-on effect for the rest of their team as well. Because we were having the chats at half-time. Well, if Bumrah bowls 4 overs for 26, what do we need off the other 16 overs? So there's just an expectation he's going to be at a certain level every game, and he is. And even tonight, he bowled well. Shreyas played some ridiculously good shots off him at the end.
I know the Dodgers get to settle down from this executive event, but how is the team looking forward to finally getting past the league and 2 teams competing for the trophy for the first time?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a fair bit of excitement around, but I think it's our job as coaches and the franchise in general. We'd been setting ourselves up for a couple of months the way that we were playing not to come third. We wanted to be in there with the chance to come first, and we've given ourselves that chance now. It's a short turnaround for us. It's 2 a.m, isn't it? So we've finished pretty late. So tomorrow will be just about the guys recovering and getting mentally prepared for what I imagine is going to be a pretty big crowd and a pretty big pro Kohli crowd as well, I would have thought.
We'll take the last 2, please. Yeah.
Hi, Josh. Coach, you spoke earlier about Shreyas Iyer. What makes him so special? Is it that is it the skill set or his mentality or his confidence? What having worked with him throughout the season, what is your take about Shreyas Iyer, the overall player, the package?
He's calm. I've said it numerous times now, and he doesn't get flustered very easily. And he knows his matchups. He knows what he has to do at certain times, and he's prepared to take that risk. And when he was a younger player in Delhi, he was a little bit more explosive and gung-ho, but he scores at a high strike rate now, strictly because he knows when a bowler comes on that's his matchup and he's going to take it. And with his captaincy, tonight we kept him to 200 when I reckon they could have got 220, 230, and just because the way he pulls the strings out there and manoeuvres bowls around, we had Vishak with one over left. He took his gut call to bowl Azmat that over, and it worked. He's a sensational captain and he's a sensational player.
Last question, sir.
After the low score in the first qualifier,
Yeah.
you went and did this very one over score. What changed the whole attitude? How did the team's morale lifted? Obviously, after that score, they must have been down.
I think the big thing with that is like the game up in Chandigarh is don't try to find a reason for it. Don't look at, oh, well, why did this happen? Why did that happen? No, it just happened. Like, if you looked for the reason why it happened, you were going to get yourself going down a dark hole, I reckon. And, like, we had a chance to go straight through the final, got bowled out for 100. We just kept saying to our guys, like, we worked for 2 months to earn ourselves a second chance, and we're now going to have to cash that second chance in. We don't change the way we play. We had a bad night. We're not going to look for the reason why we had a bad night. We're just going to move on to the next game and trust that our skills are in a good spot. And I think tonight showed our skills are still in a good spot.
Many extra runs were given to them, like while bowling and all.
Yeah. I was counting, don't worry. Well,
So what do you think about that?
it depends how we bowl the wides and stuff like that. Vishak bowled no balls to me. I think they shouldn't happen. But the Vishak's got a knuckleball and the ball was wet and that slipped out, so that's okay. But if where bounces are a bit high and stuff like that, we're okay with that. We don't like the simple wides that swing too far, like here or there. We don't like that. Like we gave them a few extra runs, yeah. But that's why I was saying I thought they were going to get 220, and there was a bit of confidence in our group when they only got 200, thinking, well, we've dragged them back here. And you could even tell our first over batting, the way the ball came off the bat, it was just skipping off the bat a little more. And you could tell there was just a little bit of dew, a little bit of wetness out there that was going to help us, and it did.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.